All right, guys, we're back again. The media keeps asking me how good it feels to be unbeaten in so many matches. Well, it feels awful because we haven't been winning. How many draws in a row do we have here? We have 3 draws in a row. We need to go out and win. We need to be able to win a match. If we get to this point where we can't win and we just keep drawing against these teams, I'm going to be very upset. It all started with Taiwan Power, who came back from a 3-0 deficit to tie that one 3-3. Now, they lost in their most recent match, but we still have a 9-point lead over them because we at least drew. We got the 1 point in the league. Here we are on the road in Guam, and we need a win here because if we don't get a win, of course, then we can't move on in this tournament, and that would be a real problem because then we don't get any money out of it. And that would definitely make it difficult for us to move into becoming a professional team. And that's one of the long-term goals that we have that's supposed to come about in January of the year after this in-game. Wang Xinghua over to Chen Yuting. Up to Nene. Nene back to Chen Yuting. And this is a lump forward for Silla. Silla's a good player. I just don't know why he hasn't been able to score lately. And Chen Chengju takes a shot, and that one misses everything. So we're having more of the same problems. Chen Chengju is kind of a reluctant. I'm reluctant to start him. Menegong knocks this over for Bamba, who heads over the net. Still 0-0. Chen Chengju is going to leave here once this transfer window opens because, he's just not good enough for this team. But we have to start him because we have players who are tired. And Ling Guanda, unfortunately, has not been living up to his promise. And it's still, fortunately for us, 0-0 as they don't score after having the ball in that good position. And this is going to be a problem. Chen Jianliang passes to Nene over to Ndaye. I was looking for potential new keepers over the break in between matches and couldn't find anybody. Ndaye over to Chen Chengju, over to Silla, who must be offside. There's a shot. And now they're going to say it was onside. I was looking for potential foreigners to come in to be a keeper. And I tell you, you try to get guys to come over for a trial and nobody wants to. Menegong with a corner over for Bamba. It doesn't reach him. It ends up back with Silla. Silla over to Chen Jianliang. Chen Jianliang moves this one up and is blocked, and then there's another attempt, and he can't find Chen Chengju. It's over with Nene. I don't know why Nene is playing so far back to Bamba now. Nene was playing as the center back. And Ndaye over to Chen Jianliang. I'm not sure what he was doing or why he was way out there. It doesn't make sense. Looking for Wang Qinghua, and it's an awful pass, and that's the end of that movement. So they're calling this a clear-cut chance. I didn't see a clear-cut anything here. I mean, Silla, I guess, was open, but he didn't have a good angle, and he definitely didn't do a good job with it. His shot was off target anyway. So I don't see how there was anything to celebrate there. Here is Ye Yuwei, a guy we have so much faith and hope in. Silla passes here to Wang Qinghua, who's going to take the shot himself, and he scores. Number 5 of the season for Wang Qinghua. That's more like it. That's what we want to see. We were up 3-2 on aggregate here away from home, and maybe this will happen in the end, and hopefully we will get to this group stage. It's not the group stage we get money from. It's a knockout stage. Wang Qinghua just took the game to the Guam Shipyard defense and did what he needed to do, and he's turning into a star of his own. It's a Tsai Xiangwei who I'm really disappointed in, who appears to be incapable of scoring. So our rotation here hasn't been great. We've been kind of forced with 2 big matches in a row. We've been forced to play a lot of guys we normally would not. That might have something to do with our inability to score. Silla is probably tired. Wang Qinghua with this again. He's going to take it himself, and his shot is way over the net. And it was the right move, and he should have taken that himself. It just doesn't work out. Menegong having another poor match. He's had a number of these in a row, and so it's not looking so good. And Ndaye gets yet another yellow card, which is also not a good thing. So we'll see what happens here, and if we can't get another goal, Menegong's going to have to come out soon. Here he is with the corner. We'll take him off at halftime. His corner is up and doesn't quite work out, but Wang Qinghua goes over to get it over to Chen Yuting. We've won the momentum, but we haven't had a lot of tackles, and so we still are having problems. We might need to tell them not to get stuck in. I don't know if that's what we want to do, if we want to really make a tactical change. Menegong with this on the right side over to Silla. Silla looking forward, back to Menegong. There's the cross for Wang Qinghua. It doesn't work. And Ndaye with the header, and I think it was Wang Qinghua running after that one, but the ball was hit a little bit too fast and furious for him. I wish that there was something in game where I could tell the guys to stop trying to head it in from distance, because it doesn't work. We need to step it up. I like how we've dominated possession. That's good, but we do need to step up our game. Menegong's having an awful game. We're going to put Zhen Zhaoan in on the wrong side and see if he can do it. I'm not so sure that he can. Chen Jianliang, who we've just said is going to play more frequently, is having a bad match. So this is what I get for having faith in my players. Let's see what we can do here now in the second half. Chen Yuting with it. Fortunately, in the league, our match after this one, the one you'll see tomorrow, is not exactly going to be like a killer match. We can start, some of the players who aren't so good in that one, and maybe we'll be able to get something going. What we need, though, here is a 2-goal lead so we can start taking some of our big guys off and try to use somebody else. Chen Yuting with this in the bag. Game's starting to glitch out a little bit. We've seen a lot of that lately. Ye Yu Wei over to Chen Chengju. He should pass. There we go to Silla, and there's Wang Xinghua behind everybody, and he takes a shot. It's deflected and it goes in. I think that was the goal we were waiting for. I think around 60 minutes we're going to take the other two strikers off. Silla with the good assist, and that was excellent by Wang Xinghua, who, as I should have known from the beginning, is really turning out to be one of the great players in this team, and absolutely is a star through and through. So Wang Xinghua gets it done. 2-0 for Mars FC, and let's see what we can do from here on out. Once we get to 60, then we're going to make some more changes. And here we are at the 60-minute mark, and we'll make those changes. So we're going to take off Nene, who has been injured. We'll put on a Huyu for him. He's shown a lot of potential. Silla, it says, deserves a goal, so we'll leave him on just in case he gets one. Chen Yuting is the other one that we're looking at taking off, and we'll put Hong Yiming will come on for him. I've been impressed with Hong Yiming lately. So that's 1, 2, 3 changes we've made. We have 2 more to go, and we'll make those again once we have maybe about 20 minutes in the match left or something like that. Chen Jianliang back to Hong Yiming, up to Ye Yu Wei. Hong Yiming, Ye Yu Wei are the sort of players that we're going to build this team around in the future. There's still over to Chen Chengju to Wang Xinghua. Wang Xinghua forward to Huyu, who, if he's not offside, has a goal. There's the shot in the goal. It'll be number 2 of the season for him. And it looks like he was onside. So that's exactly what we wanted to see. Huyu, like I said, is a good player, and he's one of these young players we want to give more time to. We have a whole bunch of players who can play up front. What we're missing are players who can play at the left and right sides, and it might just very well be that we need to take some guys with good potential and turn them into wingbacks, but I'm not quite sure who to do that with and how to approach this. So we've already ruined a bunch of perfectly good fullbacks in trying that. We're at 70 minutes. Silla's going to come off, and we're going to give him at least a little bit of rest, and it's going to be I think we'll put Hong Guanda on because he hasn't played very much. I'm wondering if Hong Guanda might be able to be retrained a little bit. We'll see what we do. We're going to have a big rethink probably here once the next transfer window comes around. I've been really unimpressed with the form of the likes of Menegong, and I'm starting to wonder if we can't get money for him if we offer him out for transfer. So we'll see what happens. Either at the end in this transfer window or at the end of the season, we'll do something. 3-0 for Mars FC. They have a corner. We've headed this away, and we have to continue to play defense to stop them from getting a goal. Wu Xiangjie with a very, very good save. And so we only have to hold on for about 6 more minutes, and then we're through to the next round, which is what we want to see. And, of course, it's good for our pocketbook. And it's Hong Yiming who heads this one up, and not far enough. And it's Wu Xiangjie again with another good save. And so they have another corner coming up. I mean, we'll let them continue to waste their time here trying to score these corners. They might get one through. It doesn't really matter because we have such a large lead. They can't get 3 goals in one corner. And so we'll see what happens here. It is back, and they have the possession. Again, I think they've changed their tactics to being more attacking. And so we'll see what we can do here, and we'll just continue to defend like we normally do. This is up and over the top, but they need somebody to be able to take the ball down and actually shoot it at the goal. We can let them do that all day, and here we have a corner of our own. It's going to go near post. Wang Xinghua to take it and lumps it forward. It's not a particularly good corner, looking for Hong Yiming. Doesn't quite work. Wang Xinghua allows the defender to win it, and Hong Guanda is able to easily win this. This is why you keep guys back for your corner routines. Huyu brings this one up to Chen Chengju, and it's forward for Wang Xinghua, and he can't quite get onto it. That was hat-trick territory there. Hong Yiming with this in the back over to Ye Yu Wei. Ye Yu Wei lumps this forward again for Wang Xinghua. This one actually finds him, and his shot is never going to get in front of the defenders. And, I mean, it was a thought, but it's just not going to work. He's not fast enough yet. Wang Xinghua tries to look for Ndai. He doesn't find him. Hong Guanda ends up heading. I'm not sure what he headed there. It looks like he headbutted the guy's shoulder, but he's not injured, so that's good. 3-0 Mars FC with the victory, 2.06 XG. We have proven that we can win football matches, and that's what we need to see. 2 goals for Wang Xinghua, 1 for Huyu, and I think we might see a changing of the guard here eventually. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.